Hi guys, so I've just seen the news broke in the last hour that Michail Antonio has pledged his international allegiance to Jamaica over England. As I said on an earlier video, I wish him the very best of luck. I think that his chances of representing the country of his birth, which is obviously England, was probably quite small in truth. So if he's got the chance of representing Jamaica at the next World Cup, which is a distinct possibility, then I think he needs to grab it with both hands and take the opportunity whilst it's there. So I wish him the best of luck. I'm sure he'll give everything to Jamaica as he's done for West Ham. The guy is absolute quality, and I think he'll be a big asset. The only problem, looking at things from the other side, is that if this obviously means that Michail Antonio now is going to be going off to far-flung corners of the world to represent the country of his parents' birth in the qualification process for the Qatar World Cup, which, given the fact that he's obviously got the problems that we all know about with his hamstrings, is probably not going to help that particular situation. So looking at it from the club's point of view, it may be something that might not be, sort of like something that is viewed favourably by some. But as I say, he's only got a limited amount of time left as a professional footballer. He's going to be 31 later this year. And as I say, it may be that the opportunity to represent a country, the country of his parents' birth, if not his own, may not come around again. By the time the next World Cup comes around in 2026, he may well be very close to or already have retired. It's entirely possible. So, from a personal point of view for him, I'm pleased. I hope he sort of goes on. And I hope that Jamaica do make it to the next World Cup. It'd be great if he could, step out on the biggest stage of all, and maybe even, who knows, play against England. That would be quite nice if he came up against Declan Rice in a World Cup group game. But as I say, obviously for West Ham, it might be something that we may pay the price for going forwards. Let me know what you think. There's a comment section down below. As usual, you can tell us what you think, whether you agree, whether you disagree, good points, bad points, whatever. You can put your points across constructively and we can pick the bones out of it. Thank you very much indeed for listening. One last thing, my usual shout out to Isla's Army. For those of you that don't know, Isla Caton is a 6-year-old girl who is currently suffering with a really rare and aggressive form of childhood cancer called neuroblastoma. There's no treatment for this on the NHS, guys, so she can't just pop down to her local hospital, get the treatment and carry on her life. She's got to go to far-flung corners of the globe to try and get the treatment that she needs to save her life. This is something that obviously in the middle of a global pandemic is less than ideal. Her family have got to stop what they're doing and still pay the bills in the UK whilst they disappear off to far-flung corners of the globe to try and save her life. This is really stressful, really expensive time to be sort of like having this situation thrust upon them in the middle of a global pandemic, less than ideal. So I ask you just to sort of consider how you would feel if this was your child, grandchild, God forbid, nephew, niece, whatever. It'd be something that you couldn't imagine the stress this family are going through. So there's a PayPal link there, there's a Just Giving link there. I ask you if you can contribute anything to the pot to help this little girl out, to try and save her life. I thank you very much indeed if you can do this. Obviously, the more the merrier, but if it's £1 or whatever else you can put in the tin, we'll gratefully accept it. Obviously, times are tough, so I appreciate that not everybody can put into the tin. The only thing I'd ask you to do, if that is the case, is to just share this message far and wide and try and keep the momentum going, because with every day that goes past, the odds are getting more and more against this little girl. So time really is of the essence. So just share it. If you can't contribute, share it, because there may well be someone out there that can contribute and that could make a difference to save this poor little girl's life. I thank you very much indeed for your attention. So, guys, as I say, the subject matter, Michail Antonio is going to represent Jamaica in the qualification process for the next World Cup in Qatar in 2022. How does this play out with you? Are you pleased, or maybe you have some reservations? Let us know what your thoughts are, and any reasons behind it. As usual, you can join us at Twitter at Force Talk. You can join us at Facebook, Force from Iron. Please like the video, share the video, much appreciate that. And also, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would also be fantastic. Just hit the subscribe button, then the bell icon, hit all, and as and when Duke and I upload any new content to the channel, you will be notified immediately. Thank you very much indeed for listening, guys. Just one thing left to say, and that is, come on, you Irons.